Gaming Bolt presents 15 greatest villains and bosses in the entire Grand Theft Auto series. We've looked at villains throughout numerous games, but it's interesting to inspect the villains from the Grand Theft Auto franchise. That's because pretty much everyone commits a crime, kills someone, or is out for blood. However, even in Grand Theft Auto, there are criminals that you just can't help but hate. Let's take a look at the 15 greatest villains and bosses in the entire Grand Theft Auto series. Note, spoilers ahead. Steve Haynes, GTA 5. The epitome of corruption and douchebaggery, Steve Haynes is perhaps the lowest of low-life agents in the FIB. He manipulates Michael to battle the IAA, takes pleasure in torturing someone just to get information, and even tries to kill Michael to get rid of loose ends. If ever a character embodied the phrase of a punchable face, then Haynes is definitely it. Devin Weston, GTA 5. If Haynes is the corrupt side of the law, then Devin Weston is your average evil billionaire. Weston has his hands in several criminal enterprises and even takes the help of our heroes in stealing rare cars throughout Los Santos. However, once things go south, he tries to have Michael and his family killed, which is revenge for Michael killing his assistant in an accident. Having connections with Haynes as well, Weston is perhaps the more dangerous of the two.
Welcome home, Carl. Glad to be back. You haven't forgotten about us, have you, boy?
Hell no, Officer Tenpenny. I was just wondering what took y'all so long.
Frank Tenpenny, GTA San Andreas. Corruption in authority seems to be a common theme in the Grand Theft Auto series, as evidenced by Frank Tenpenny in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Tenpenny is an officer who runs afoul of CJ's gang, and not only does he force CJ to do his bidding, but was responsible for CJ's mother being killed. Inadvertently, but still. Tenpenny is truly scum. Vladimir Glebov, GTA 4. As the first antagonist of the game, Vladimir basically pushed Niko to pay off the debts that the latter's cousin Roman had accrued. An arrogant jerk who loves taking advantage of people, we were more than happy to see Vladimir get his. Sonny Forelli, GTA Vice City. Tommy Vercetti may seem like an arrogant crook who's fairly suave, but Sonny Forelli is worse. Forelli is the one who betrayed him, resulting in the former being locked up for 15 years. It also doesn't help that Sonny has his hand in all kinds of criminal activity like gambling, drugs, racketeering, and what have you. Don Percival, GTA 5. You may not see Don Percival throughout Grand Theft Auto 5, but he plays an important role in the game's story. As the founder of Merryweather, Percival likes to advocate wars when he's not fed up with Michael and his crew stealing his cargo. Once the game ends, Percival thanks the men for killing Weston, but sends a threatening message. Mikhail Faustin, GTA 4. The boss of Vladimir, Mikhail leads the Faustin Bravta, and is known for being violent due to excessive drug use.
Shut up, Roman. Roman, shut up. Shut up, Roman. Roman, shut up.
Who Faustin will shoot or stab next is unknown, and he's infamous for being abusive to his daughter. Faustin is the main bad guy in Grand Theft Auto 4, and is just one of the many targets that Niko will have to wipe out. Ricardo Diaz, GTA Vice City. Vice City is full of all manner of crooks, including Ricardo Diaz. Diaz is a drug dealer with his own cartel and has no guilt about stealing from the Forelli and Vance families. He also had Lance Vance's brother killed, though Vance does betray Tommy later on, so really, everyone is out to get you in Vice City. Dmitry Raskolov, GTA 4. The leader of the Russian Mafia in Grand Theft Auto 4 is Dmitry Raskolov. He's a wily one, partnering with various mobsters before betraying them and even trying to kill Niko numerous times. Extortion, torture, and kidnapping are usually his strong suit, though he's better known for partnering with the likes of Faustin. Salvatore Leone, GTA 3. He's the Don of the Leone family, hailing from Sicily and serving as an antagonist in Grand Theft Auto 3.
If we make an open attack on them, they'll wipe the floor with us. They must be making spank on that big boat that Curly led you to. So we gotta use our heads, or rather one head, your head.
Embroiled in wars with the Triad, Salvatore commits tax evasion, importing tomato sauce without a license, and so on. It's not nearly as bad as some of the other villains on this list. Salvatore does make appearances in other GTA games though, like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Liberty Cities, the latter seeing him being the second most important protagonist. James Jimmy Pecorino, GTA 4. James Pecorino, or Jimmy, surfaces as an antagonist in Grand Theft Auto 4 later on. He's the boss of the Pecorino crime family, but is often snubbed by other criminal families in Liberty City. As your typical mob boss who wants to make it big in the world, Jimmy is perhaps best known for killing Kate McReary, who could be Nico's girlfriend, which is, well, pretty villainous even if it was by accident. Wei Cheng, GTA 5. Though the leader of the Los Santos Triads, who engage in gun running and meth, Wei Cheng seems like one of the more level-headed villains in the series. He's mostly interested in killing Trevor for disrupting his plans of expansion in Blaine County. Now, trying to kill Michael probably isn't the coolest thing, but hey, he did just want Trevor dead. Kazuki Kasen, GTA Liberty City Stories. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories doesn't get nearly enough love. It features villains like Kazuki Kasen, who plays a minor role but still stands out thanks to the sword battle Tony engages him in. Kazuki is especially interesting because he neglects Toshiko, which leads to the former hiring Tony to ruin Kazuki's casino. Sadly, once Kazuki dies, Toshiko commits suicide.
Can I take your order, please?
Carl, what do you want? You gotta eat to keep your strength up, man.
Hey, I'll take a number 9. Fat boy.
Give me a number 9, just like his.
Let me get a number 6 with extra dip.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
Big Smoke, GTA San Andreas. Though he founded the Grove Street families, Melvin Harris, aka Big Smoke, becomes the most powerful criminal figure in Los Santos. From his deals with the Ballas to working with Los Santos Vagos and the aforementioned corrupt Tenpenny, Big Smoke's betrayal comes out of nowhere. Unlike Tenpenny though, Smoke shows remorse for his actions, telling CJ that it was all the money and power that got to him. Catalina, GTA 3. Leading the Colombian cartel in Grand Theft Auto 3, Catalina actually became involved with CJ and robbed a bunch of people alongside him before the relationship ended. Catalina subsequently hooked up with Claude and engaged in bank robberies before coming to Liberty City and becoming a full-on criminal. That is, after she betrayed Claude, of course. Catalina is vicious, psychotic, and loves shooting civilians or police who get in her way. And that'll be about it for this one. If you guys like what we're doing at Gaming Vault, please consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.